Hello everyone, I am Mayhem, and this is Battletech. Now it's been a little while since I've played this. I want to go in and check my warriors. Looks like they are all
Commander.
good to go. I don't have
Commander.
any
Standing by.
upgrades in their
Commander.
skills to make.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, let's check our mechs. I don't even remember what mechs we have. We still have our Blackjack. We have an Enforcer. We have a Centurion. We have a Firestarter. We have a Kintaro. We have a Phoenix Hawk. It's taking a minute to load his graphics. Alright, we have a Crab, another Firestarter, a Panther. We have a King Crab that is in the process of being built. Alright, I think what we're going to do is we will go ahead and let the 10 days elapse to get the King Crab operational. Because like I said, I don't remember exactly where I was with this game. But I definitely would like to have that King Crab out there as one of my missile boats.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Done. Now, we already have a contract waiting for us. I don't remember what it is, but let's go ahead and launch it. Alright, we have our Blackjack. We have a Griffin. He has 3 LRM-10s. A Centurion with 3 LRM-10s. Our King Crab has 10, 20, 30, 40 LRMs. So he's got more. He also has more armor, looks like. Let's see. He has 680 armor. He has 370 or 360 armor. So we will put the King Crab in the place of the Griffin. There we go. Definitely gives us more punch. And he has a coil large laser, which is his only weapon, but it hits pretty hard. So let's deploy. I may start a new playthrough and run through the campaign. I just recently started making videos, about a month and a half ago. I started with a game called Sapiens, which is fairly new. And another game came out called Airship Kingdoms Adrift that I really love. It reminds me so much of Sid Meier's Pirates. It was on a demo for a little while. Then the demo was shut down, and they're getting ready to release it for early access next month. So there'll be more of that coming. And I wanted to revisit Battletech, which is one of my loves. I've been playing Battletech in one form or another for almost 40 years. It started out as a tabletop game, and then we had some video game versions. But this is the latest of 2 Battletech games that's computerized. The other one is Mech Warrior, where you pilot a single mech. This is more of a real-time strategy game where you command a lance of 4 mechs. And I kind of like this one a lot better. You know, Mech Warrior, I think 5 is the latest version. And it's good, but you only have like one mech and you're fighting, other people. There really isn't any other options for it that I've seen. This one, you can fight other people, but you're also the main aspect of it is playing against computer components, doing missions, getting paid. You're running a mercenary company. You upgrade your ship. You refit out your mechs. Let's go into combat.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, we are tasked with destroying several communication structures in the target base. Move up to the base and start knocking down those buildings. And it looks like we may have turrets in the area. Be wary of the base defenses. This is a critical facility for Lio, so there may be additional patrols in the area. Good enough.
Desolation. Just like in the brochure.
Alright, let's see here. Ooh, I don't know. A straight on approach may not be our best option here. Use the WASD keys to move around the map. Use the mouse cursor. You can rotate it. You can look at different angles. I think we want high ground up here. And since all of our mechs have jump jets, you go through when you're not in combat, non-combat mode per turn, is you get to move each mech,
On the way.
usually sprinting,
Move order received. Button is received.
and you click on the location you want them to go, and then you rotate it to put it which way you want it to face, and that'll end his turn.
I'm your spaniel. Roger. Rolling.
As you can see, the graphics are really good. I've loved Battletech for a very long time.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
We got our Phoenix Hawk out front doing our scouting. And we want to go this way.
Onward.
You don't want to really get them too strung out. We have an enemy contact. So we now go to combat mode. Alright. Now in combat mode, each individual mech goes on its turn. You have initiatives of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The higher the number, the sooner in the turn you go. Now you can reserve them and let the enemy move first, which is usually a good idea. We have a 55-ton mech coming up on us. And I have sensor lock ability. So as you can see now, we are just moving. We can sprint, but we won't be able to do any other actions. We can also use our jump jets, but since this is kind of a lunar environment, we probably don't want to do that. What we'll do is move up and then try to get a sensor lock on this guy. That'll allow us, our LRMs, to do indirect fire. All right.
Receiving. Picked up a blip.
And there is a turret. We're going to sensor lock Mr. Turret. Turrets are nasty.
Got a lock.
They can sensor lock anything, and it can be a problem. And if one of them can see you, they can all see you.
Standing by. I'm there.
So we're going to try to get rid of that turret first. You can hover over the target. That gives me an 85% chance to hit that target and an 80% chance to hit this target. He has 150 armor and 7 internal structure. We're going to hit him. He is nearly down. Alright.
I live to serve.
Now our king crab. We need to do about 60 damage to the turret to finish it off. We will do multi-targeting on the turret. Oh, he's out of range. He's out of range. No, he's not out of range. But the other one is. So we'll just fire everything on him.
Punching all the buttons.
And the mechs have different areas that have armor and internal structure. We're going to wait till next turn. And someone can see him now. Yep, he fired on me. Silly rabbit. Alright.
Good to go.
We are going to have our Phoenix Hawk move.
Moving to position.
The more he moves, the more energy is placed into that coil laser. And fire.
Everything I got.
Destroyed his right arm.
Take that.
Now, let us move here and get a good shot on him.
All weapons committed.
Yeah, he is getting beat the crap out of. There's the other mech. It's currently listed as unknown.
Commander?
We don't have to move. So we'll just stay there and fire. Oh, he's all beat up. Right arm, right torso, right leg, all destroyed. So he takes at least one injury, possibly 2. Now, a crab. We want to move up so we get direct fire on him. And since he is prone, we get to select what we want to hit. That should finish him off. Come close. Yep, he's dead. Now, blowing up the center torso doesn't give you a lot of salvage. It gives you like 1 of 3 parts to make a new mech. We'll let him go first. Alright. Let's do our
Standing by.
Phoenix Hawk first. He'll charge his laser up to 105. And this is a Vulcan. And we will fire.
Firing.
Knocked off an arm.
Critical hit, Commander.
He's in rough terrain, so he's going to be unstable. But that's alright. This will probably be an autocannon only shot. He's out of range, I think, for the medium lasers. But he might be in range. Let's see. Nope, just the autocannons. Ooh, hit him in the head.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
When the pilot takes too many injuries,
Waiting for orders.
he will go unconscious and basically be out of the battle.
Orders received.
If you blow off both legs, is out of the battle. Or if you destroy the center torso, he's out of the battle. Now the difference is if you kill the pilot or incapacitate the pilot,
That hurt.
then you get full salvage on the entire mech.
They've got a lock on me.
You get all three parts available, but you can only select them one of three parts for each piece of salvage you get.
I'm walking.
If you take out both legs, you'll have access to two of the three parts to make a new mech. And if you blow up the center torso, you only get one part. Alright. Doing good on heat so far. Ooh, he is beat up. Ooh, he missed. But we're in range of one of their turrets. So that's an issue. He is almost down. Alright, we are going to move up here. We're going to use some of our resolve to do a precise strike, which lets us select what we want to hit. And we are going to try for the center torso. Center torso has 48 points left. So let's see what we can do. It will also, because you did a precise strike, reduces his initiative by 1.
Enemy mech. Critical
So now he drops down to area initiative 2. But they have an enforcer. They usually have 4 mechs. It just depends on...
Commander.
It depends on the difficulty of the scenario. And we fire on him. You can see the red here shows what part we're hitting. If it's all red, it's the front. If the back armor is red, it's the back. Or if it's left or right side. And since his side is all beaten up, if we hit him in the leg, he'll go down. If we hit him in the center torso, the right torso, or I'm sorry, left torso, he'll go down. So,
Affirmative.
yep, he's dead.
Target neutralized.
And since we have another target, he's out there, but we can't see him. But we really don't want
I'm there.
our missile boat mechs because they're a little bit lightly armored. If you don't
I've been sensor locked.
do an entire turn, you can what you do is brace to end the turn.
I'm going.
It gets rid of some stability damage, which is good because once a mech gets too much stability damage, it falls down and it injures the pilot. Miss, miss. That's what we like to see. My turn. I'm going to let the Enforcer move. That way he'll move and I'll have 3 mechs that can immediately do something to him. Ooh. Structure exposed. That's a bad thing.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Alright, Phoenix Hawk.
Yes, Commander.
You're going to come down here and take out
On
that
my
turret.
way.
Warning. Enemy reinforcements detected.
Units on patrol coming back. So we may end up having to fight 2 lances. Ooh, heat warning. We don't have a choice. Alright, fire.
One left turret. The heat is frying my internals.
We have someone sensor locking us. We have 1 more turret there and probably 1 there and 1 there. Okay. He is going to come down. And we will have good shots on all of him. And we're going to precise shot him in the leg.
All weapons committed.
Got him.
Enemy mech.
So now his initiative will drop down to 2 and then drop down to 1. Alright. There's more mechs out there. Where is he? I don't see him. Oh, there he is. A Shadowhawk. He has a lot of,
Waiting for orders.
chevrons on him. Let's go this way.
Rolling.
Now, there's an LRM turret, which that is our biggest threat. So we're going to fire everything we have on it.
Acknowledge.
Ooh. It was a PPC hit.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, he's moving up.
Rolling.
And we can now, looks like, hit that turret and that mech. Now, we need to do about 50 or 60 damage. So we will fire the 2 LRM-10s. No, we will fire the 2 LRM-10s at the mech and the 2 LRM-15s at the turret. Let's see how we do.
Affirmative.
Good. Turret down. And the mech. Good. We exposed one of his torsos. Now that turret fires and misses both times. Good. Alright, he is... It doesn't show his initiative. Pretty sure he's only a 2. But we're going to go ahead and move this time because we've got an advantage on him while he's on the ground. because we get a free cold shot. We're going to try to take out that torso.
All weapons committed.
And we did. He just lost his autocannon, and he's almost dead.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Unknown mech. There's some kind of missile launcher.
I can't take much more of this. Receive.
Alright. This is somewhat risky. Very unrisky. Okay, we're not going to do that.
Roger, full speed.
We got to let our heat die down. We're exposing our rear armor, but not much we can do about it at this time. There's the Shadowhawk moving. Alright.
Standing by.
You can just stand there and attack. So we can knock him out of the fight. We did. Alright, that's 2 turrets and 2 mechs down.
Just hitting the ankle on me. Damage minimal.
Alright.
Orders?
Fire all the missiles.
Line out.
You see that yellow bar goes up, he's taking stability damage. When it gets full, he'll fall down. They missed. Good. That's why I sprinted, because the more you move, the more chevrons you build up. Which is evasion. Alright, we can fire. Let's see. He is outside of our lock range. He's at a 3. We're going to do a precise strike to drop him to a 2. And we're going to try to hit his leg.
Engaging target.
Good hits. That drops him down to a 2 on initiative.
Ready for orders.
Which gives our Phoenix Hawk a chance
Move order received.
to take that leg out. And that is a Kintaro. We're going to do another called strike on him. Ah.
Affirmative.
Can't be helped.
Inflicted some heavy damage. Watch my heat.
We're taking damage from heat.
Commander? Ordnance received.
Let's see. We can drop this guy. missiles.
Target 4, out of
Yep, we dropped him. Right leg destroyed.
Reporting critical hit.
And it would have been a knockdown anyway because he had too much stability damage. But he's going to stand right back up. But he's missing half his mech, so that's all good. Now our King Crab gets into the fight. We're going to stay on the back side of those buildings. Try to keep those turrets from firing at us. Alright. We have good chances to hit. He's only got 59 internal structure left on his center torso. So he's taking most of it. And he's down.
Farewell, sweet prince.
We are going to reserve.
Standing by.
He's our next target. Ouch. I hate that.
Internal damage.
Alright, Slick. You can't get up there. Your right arm is shredded. So we will move back.
Location confirmed.
And we will sensor lock him, which will give us bonuses. Sensor locking. The target also gains a +2 sensor impairment effect, and it takes 2 evasion charges off of him. He doesn't have any evasion right now, but if we sensor lock him, it gives him a negative to hit,
Locked on.
and it gives us a better chance to hit. Alright. That'll give us a chance to sensor lock that turret, but I don't really see that as a positive right this second. We hit him with both autocannons. We're going to do a precise shot. We're going to try to take him out of the fight.
Engaging target.
We hit the head. If both weapons had hit, he would have been completely out of the fight.
Waiting for orders.
Alright. He is unsteady. Oop. That hurts.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Ready for orders. Onward.
Now we are going to do what we can to take this guy out of the fight. We're going to go ahead and do another precise shot. His head has 13 points left. They only have a 5% chance to hit it, but it's only going to take 5 missiles to do the damage.
I think I hit something good.
And we knocked him down. Alright, now it's our turn again. We really need to get that turret out of the fight. Let's see. Jump. Jumping is good in that it will give you a lot of evasion, but it also builds up a lot of heat, and it gets me in range to sensor lock this turret so my missile guys can take it out. That's a 45-ton mech. We do not have visual on
Good
it.
to go.
He's out of the fight.
Acknowledged.
Must have incapacitated the pilot. And if that's the case, we've got a Kintaro we can completely salvage. Outstanding. That's a Vindicator. Oh yeah, that's a good shot.
Giving him everything I've got.
He's over half dead.
Standing by.
Itchy should be able to finish him off. Let's do multi-target. We'll fire 2 at that and 1 at that. Fire.
10-4.
3 turrets down.
I'm ready.
I would rather have a direct fire shot at him, but I will take what I can get. Shut down. Alright, we can get 30 missiles on him and not overheat. You can select and deselect weapons to actually fire, so you don't have to fire everything every turn. It's one way of managing your heat. And now, as an advantage for me, I have the guy with the initiative 4. He goes first each turn. He can do a cold shot and drop this guy out of initiative 3. Let's see here. He has ammo in that compartment, and we can possibly set it off and cause an explosion. Well, we did take out the torso, which takes out the arm. And now he only has a PPC left. Alright, Slick. Your heat is just unreal.
Roger.
If you try to fire, you're going to end up overheating, I'm almost certain. Yep. So we are going to brace. Alright,
Waiting
Itchy.
for orders. I'm there.
You're going to fire on him with all your missiles.
Got it.
Center torso destroyed. Another mech down.
Target down.
That's 4 or 5 mechs down already.
I will be done. On my way.
And now we are in range to start hitting the base. That's a medium building. Has 100. You can use tab to cycle through. That one has 150. That one has 200. That one has 200. That one has 100. We will fire on him. If we try to fire more missiles, we immediately go to overheat.
Roger that.
Enemy structure damaged. Enemy structure eliminated.
And we have to destroy only 2 buildings. Alright. We're going to walk up here. We have one more thing that's a threat to us. And that's that turret. We're going to sensor lock the turret.
Sensor lock on
It's a standard shredder turret, so it's a short range turret.
Yes, Commander.
Walk up. Through rough terrain, so that's not going to help us much. Damage is only 70, but that's better than nothing.
Roger that.
Good. Itchy should be able to finish that turret off.
Standing by. Rolling.
Fire.
Stand for.
Yep. 4 turrets gone.
Target destroyed.
Now,
Standing by.
let's pick another building to blow up. Can we fire an extra missile pack? We can, but we cannot fire them both. So, fire.
Target confirmed.
Leather inbound, Commander.
All targets eliminated. And our landing craft comes in and picks us up. Alright, now we'll get the results of the combat. Any injuries to our mech warriors, any damage to our mechs, and payment from the person that hired us. As you can see, we got success, destroy the base garrison, which is a contract payment increase, hidden object, destroy base turrets, destroy enemy reinforcements. So we got a huge bonus for completing the mission. So we got 626,400 civils for it. We didn't make the compelling Confederation very happy with us. Alright. Now, we have a damaged mech that needs repairs, has internal damage. We have another damaged mech with internal damage. And we have a mech pilot that's injured. Going to be out for 12 days. We killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mechs and 4 turrets. Or vehicles. In this case, it's turrets. And everybody got 2,500 experience. Now, we only get 2 confirmed salvages. We have all 3 of the Kintaros. And it is a 55-ton mech, and it is a good missile mech. We can also go through here and see they have a 3+ large laser, which means it's an exceptional piece of equipment. jump jets, ammo, heat sinks. Sometimes there'll be gyros and other things you can put on there. But the name of the game is mechs. We get to pick 2, and then we will get a few more as we pick 2 as a priority, and we get a total of 9. So we'll get 7 more. So we have a chance to get that third piece. But we already have 1 piece of one of these. So we only need 2 to complete a new mech. As you see, Enforcer, we have 1 of 3. Shadowhawk, we have 1 of 3. Vindicator, we have 1 of 3. So we could do the Shadowhawk, or we can do the Kentaro. I'd rather have the Kentaro because it can carry more missiles. Confirm. We got an extra piece from our Shadowhawk. We got an autocannon 5, a medium laser, a small laser, a couple of heat sinks, and a jump jet. Now we complete the mission. And our mech tech will come up and tell us that new mech is ready for action. But only in the most generic sense of the word. It will come up with a standard loadout. I hate the standard loadouts for all of the mechs. I haven't seen one that was really great. Probably the closest would be the Firestarter. I mean, it's made to go up and hit mechs with flamers and overheat them and make them shut down. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it will effectively take a mech out of the combat. I usually just strip all the flamers off and just have nothing but medium lasers and make it go very fast.
That did be asked for. It's cleared for fighting.
It's cleared for fighting. But, like I said, it's not cleared for fighting in my book. Alright, we have too many mechs. So we can take, say, the Spider and put it in storage. Or scrap it completely. It is currently outfitted, I think, with just a couple of medium lasers. But we'll send it to storage. And that puts the Kentaro in our mech bay. Okay, we have to go and repair our Blackhawk. It'll take 1 day. And repair our Phoenix Hawk. That'll take 2 days. Now, we have one Kentaro already. And he is outfitted with 2 LRM-15s. We will take him and we will refit him. We are going to strip equipment. We are going to put missile weapons only on him. There's the missile weapons. We have LRM-15s. We need ammo. An LRM-15 fires 15 missiles. Each ton of ammunition is 120. So if we put 2 on there, put 3 on there, they can each fire 10 times. We don't have any gyros right this minute, so we'll put a 4th ton of ammo, and he's overweight. So we want to put a couple of heat sinks. Well, we may not need heat sinks if we're just doing that, but we are definitely going to put jump jets on this guy. He can do a total jump of 5. We'll do 4. Now we will put max armor on, and it automatically puts it at 55 tons. Now, we don't need a lot of rear armor. 25 I find is a good number. So we can increase all of our frontal armor. And let's do it again. We have max head armor. We're going to do it again. It gives us 60 armor on each arm and each leg. 85 on each torso. 110 on the center torso. It gives him 480 missiles, at which he shoots 30 a turn. So that should be more than enough to take care of business. Alright, and we will confirm. As you can see, it's going to cost a certain amount of money, and we have all the equipment we need for it, and it'll take 8 days to do it. And we will confirm that.
Right.
Having an extra missile boat around is not a bad idea. Now, we are down our main combat mech, but we do have options. Right now, our Crab is one of our main mechs. Our Kintaro is one of our main mechs. And our Centurion is one of our main mechs. We have him with missiles. A little bit low on armor, though. We have an Enforcer. That is a standard loadout Enforcer. We have not refit him. We have a Panther. He is a standard loadout. We have a Firestarter, who is also a standard loadout. This Firestarter has been modified. He has 4 medium lasers and a lot of heat sinks and a lot of jump jets. He doesn't have the greatest armor in the world, but he's a light mech. He's not going to have. Our Crab is 800 armor, has a PPC and a medium laser. He is very heavily armored, and he can maneuver very well. So he will probably be our next backup. Now, we can manage our tasks and put these in order we want them fixed. I repaired them in the order I want them fixed because the Blackjack is my mech. So we will go to the barracks and see if we can spend any of those experience points we just got. Alright. If we take piloting, we get a +1 hit defense, +3 melee damage, and a 15% base increase in hitting. We don't really need that. If we were to come to one of the other gunnery or tactics, it will increase skills better. And I'd rather get that next 4,000 and spend it there.
Orders.
Alright, this one, she was driving our Phoenix Hawk, but she will normally be doing a missile boat, because all the other 3 usually are missile boats. I haven't worked them up to having nothing but missile boats yet. Piloting is okay, but it deals mostly with melee damage. It would probably be better to go ahead and give her the called shot bonus. And we'll go ahead and do that.
Good to go.
No points there. Itchy was in the fight. And Itchy is going to be a duplicate of Archangel. Well,
Wait your command.
Archangel has an ability to vent. But I think I would rather have them with breaching shot. So she's going to work toward breaching shot.
Mech warrior training complete.
Brass does not have points to do anything with.
I'm ready.
Archangel. We can go with a -2 indirect fire penalty instead of the normal. Or we can give a better weapons chance to hit. We'll do that.
Training confirmed.
Now, we go into the Argo. We can go into the store. And that Panther we just had, we can sell. We have a Panther, we have a Spider, we have a Spider. And we have another fire starter. I don't mind selling the hulls we have. There are some playthroughs I've done and I've gone and collected one of each and have plenty of spares. But there's not really a need to do that. You can buy mechs. The black market is extremely expensive. We have 12 million right now. But there's really nothing. Well, the Marauder. That's a partial salvage. It would take 3 parts to make the Marauder. So that's 6 million to buy a Marauder. Let's see what the system has available. Commando, a Crab, a Cyclops, Thunderbolt, Trebuchet, Urban Mech. No, nothing really good. Wow, that's tempting. That is very tempting. Marauder is my gunboat. That's the one I like the most. Arm mods for combat, gyros for stability, heat bank. How many Marauder parts are available? 3. Okay, we're gonna do it. 1,
New equipment available.
2, 3.
New equipment
And I have a Marauder. And we are going to park that Panther. Gyro is good to have. And it's not that expensive.
New equipment
Ooh,
available.
rangefinder. Absolutely.
New equipment available.
Targeting system for missiles. But that's a very expensive part. So we're not going to get that yet. The heat bank would be good. It gives you plus 30 max heat and a plus 15 overheat threshold. But it doesn't get rid of heat, it just holds heat. And it allows you to overheat without overheating. So we're going to go with our new Marauder. Oh, there's my beauty. We are going to refit you. Alright, we are going to strip out the lasers. We're going to strip out the autocannon. We're going to add an AC-10. We're going to put AC-10 ammo on you. He gets 8 rounds per ton. I have a gyro, but it takes up 3 spots. Rangefinder's going in the head. He has no jump jets, but he has a lot of extra heat he can dissipate. We're going to take the PPCs out. We're going to add... No, we can't add autocannons. We have the large lasers and we have regular PPCs. We're going to do the regular PPCs instead. Gives us a little bit less range, a little bit less damage, but our heat efficiency goes way up. Which means we can take out 2 of these double heat sinks. And we can add in jump jets. Actually, we're going to put these here. And put the jump jets up here. And he can have 4. That's not what I wanted. I only had 1 heavy jump jet. Okay. Let's go to the store and see if we can buy equipment. Yes. I need 3.
New equipment available.
Alright, now we go back into our bay. And we can put the rest of these jump jets on. Now, we have to make max armor. Now, he is definitely not... He's definitely not geared for a big fight. Long range. 300 to 450 meters. And these are a little bit longer range. This is fine. What we'll do is take our rear armor down. We want max head armor. We want better arm and leg. We have basically 1 more ton of armor, now 2 more to work with. Now that's a pretty good Marauder. Not ideal. Usually I will stick a gauze rifle on him. We're going to take out a jump jet because I want 1 more ton of ammo. Alright, it's going to take 14 days to make him happen.
I'll let you know when that's done.
And we are going to put him at the top of our list. Well, no, we want the blackjack done first. Alright. That's huge. We're going to go 1 day, fix the blackjack. Okay. Now, we can actually go in and look for a contract. The battles in this game take time. Attack and defend. Training day. Battle on a lunar surface. Wolves defend base. Raiding party is a battle on a lunar. Hot landing battle on a lunar. Deniable destruction. It wants us to destroy a base, which is basically the mission we just did. Rolling metal. They want us to ambush a convoy. Titan attack. They want us to defend a base. Corporate secrets. This one wants us to do a recovery mission. A scientist for the compelling configurator has turned industrial spy for a rival corporation. numerous industrial secrets that we would prefer not to fall into our corporate competitors' hands. Local government leadership has offered to sell her back, but we intend to use the false hope of negotiations to buy you time to extract the scientists through more provocative means, which is a thing. Now, we also have a one skull mission, which is a low threat, really. Difficulty rating is in 1 to 5 skulls. One of our VIPs is in a Capellan facility. We need to get her off world. We go in, we pick up the VIP, and we fight our way back out. But this gives us transport. This contract includes travel to another planet, which is 20 days away. We can negotiate our fee. We don't really need money that much. We do like having stowage. But we also just spent 6 million C-bills on a Marauder. We will accept it at middle, because we can pick 2. That will usually give us another mech. Excuse me. And we will travel. And we will do the one more mission for this. In the morning briefing, Samara asked something unexpected. So, what's the story with those mech warriors bowling in the barracks hallway? Darius crosses his arms over his chest. I've already put an end to that. Archangel and Jelly were calling it Corridor Bonsai or whatever. I shut it down as a matter of discipline. Turn to Darius. How much trouble have their game caused? They're playing in unused corridors, so not much. But it was only a matter of time before something or someone got damaged. We should really repair the gym in Beta Pod instead. Alright, let Darius' decision stand. Reverse Darius' decisions. Hold one last public game. Let's hold one last public game. Morale increases by 1. That's the outcome. Every decision has consequences. Since increased by 1, we now have a 35 starting morale in our spirit. Engineering, ship upgrades. This was what he was talking about. Recreation. Upgrade the lounge. Upgrade the gym. We can upgrade. I'm not sure what we're upgrading right now. I don't think we're upgrading anything. Repairs. Increase mech bay. Repairs. I think we want that. It's going to take 30 days, and it's going to give us 4 more mech spots.
Alright, I'll get the team on it right away.
And it will be, let's see, financial report in 8 days. Slick will be out of the hospital in 10. The Marauder will be done in 13. And the Phoenix Hawk will be done in 15. And then we arrive at the planet. Then the Kentaro will be done, and then the mech bay will be finished. That's fine. Financial report coming up.
I've got the financial report.
All right. Financial report. At our current rate of expenditures, we will be out of money in 2 days or 2 months. Alright, next. We get to select what we want. We lower morale. We can go for longer. I'm not going to lower morale. Morale is critical. It is our important points in combat to where we can use our extra abilities. Normally I would cruise at extravagant, but we only have like 2 months of money available, so we will have to drop it down to normal for now until we build up some more capital. Which is going to keep our morale where it is for now. But we have 27 days before we meet our next report. We are docking with a jump ship. The Argo is our drop ship. We have a Leopard, which is also a drop ship. It's smaller than the Argo, but it only carries 4 mechs. Whereas the Argo can carry an entire three sets of lances. Each 4 mechs is a lance. 3 lances is a company. And we can actually carry an entire company. Now we can't put an entire company into battle. You can only use 4 mechs in a normal fight. There are a couple of fights in the missions for the campaign storyline that you're allowed to switch out damaged mechs for fresh mechs. So having 4 mechs ready for combat is a very good thing. Let's see what they have in the store. Assassin, Blackjack, Cyclops, Javelin, Orion. Orion's a good mech. Warhammer, medium coil, and some PPCs. We have a snub-nose PPC. Very short range, but heavy on the damage. There really isn't anything in the store I want. So, we will go ahead and do the contract. But, we're not taking the Blackjack. We are taking the Marauder. The Marauder has 520 armor. Our old Blackjack had 680. So we have less armor, but we have a better chance to do called shots. Now, we can take the Phoenix Hawk in, or we can take something with more missiles. We're going to take the Kintaro. That'll give us 3 missile boats. And our Marauder to do the ranging, because he has a rangefinder. And we have Itchy back in combat, or Slick. Slick was the one out, that's right. It takes a little bit of time to load. You can look at in the upper left-hand corner the spinning lights. Also up there, that gives you hints and tips for the game. Right now it says becoming friends with the pirate faction, and it goes away. It gives you access to the black market, which is where we found our Marauder. Earlier in this playthrough, I paid for access to the black market. Alright. We are loading. It gives you the mission, retrieve the VIP and escape. Tells you how much we're going to get paid for just completing the basic mission. There may be bonuses. It also gives you what we're going to get for salvage and who we're working for. And down here it gives you the narrative. We want to get one of our VIPs off planet because they're in danger. And down here it gives you Darius's breakdown. The enemy has to be expecting an attempt to break their siege. So there will be significant resistance. We like resistance. We thrive on resistance. We eat resistance for breakfast. Broken alliances cannot be reforged until a year has passed. So if you have an alliance with someone and you break it, you have a year. Weapons with a plus next to their name are rarer and of higher quality than stock weapons. The more pluses, the better. Then, recently founded in 3024, the Grayson Cartel, or whatever, the Grey Death Legion, and then it goes away. They keep rotating, and sometimes they're longer than I can read in that short period of time. But we're ready to begin the mission, so let's land.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, this should be a straightforward retrieval mission. Get in, acquire the VIP, and get back out again. The target you're recovering is the Capellan VIP. She's trapped in the building that's surrounded by local government forces. You'll need to engage them to get her out. Once you have the VIP, move to the designated landing zone, or LZ, for extraction. Good hunting, Commander. Darius out.
Perhaps we'll find a lost civilization here.
Let's see, we have water. And that helps double our heat, or increase our heat.
Onward.
It also gives us cover when they're firing at us. The Marauder is one of my favorite mechs from the old Battletech game. We want to keep the crab
I'm going.
in the water. Oh, we found an enemy. Where? There he is. 30-ton mech.
Location confirmed. Ordnance received.
Taro is fast for a heavy mech.
Got company.
We have 2 at level 4. We have a javelin. And 1 hit. Hit in the right torso. We have an unknown mech. Now he's a 30-ton mech. And he's jumping. And he's a javelin. And he's firing missiles and he does a little damage. Javelins come in, I think, 3 flavors. One is the Javelin F. Has lasers. The Javelin A has LRMs. And there's another Javelin that has SRMs. And this is a 20-ton mech, which is about as light as they come. Alright, we move up. We're going to stay in the woods because it makes it harder to hit us. We don't have enough resolve at this point to do a called shot. But we can definitely do some damage.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Now he has only 2 medium lasers left.
Yes, Commander.
With LRMs you don't want to get too close. Because they are long-range missiles. They're meant for longer ranges. They get inside your minimum range and you suffer minuses to hit. But this guy's probably going to blow up.
On it.
Yep. Right torso destroyed. Right arm destroyed. Center torso destroyed.
Hostile and
Pilot incapacitated.
standing by.
Now, we will bring up our Centurion.
Rolling.
And we will pummel him with missiles as well. And now we gained enough resolve, we can do a called shot, but we don't need to do one yet.
Target 4, out of sight.
I like using weapons to do stability damage, because it knocks them down and it injures the mech pilots.
I'm blocking
And
you.
if you can take the mech pilot out of the, make him incapacitated, you can salvage the entire mech. He is all shot up.
This just in. Critical.
Next round. The Javelin A is coming down to play. He still has his LRM-15, and he fires at me, and does almost no damage. The 20-ton mech is moving into range, and it's a flea. Almost no armor, and lots of little weapons that really are annoying. Alright, now my turn. I will move over here to these woods and keep my cover going. And we are going to hit the flea with all of our weapons.
All weapons committed.
And we missed. Everything missed.
No damage detected.
But we did take out one of his chevrons.
Standing by.
Alright, our Kintaro is going to stand there and fire on the flea. No, because it's only a 40% chance to hit. It's a 45% chance to hit him. We're going to try to take out his missile launcher.
Locking in.
That'll basically take him out of the fight. And he is knocked down. Pilot injury. Now,
Waiting for orders.
we're going to use our Centurion. Let's find out where he is. There is his weapon. So we're going to focus on that compartment. His right torso. Center torso destroyed. He is out of the fight.
Hope we can salvage that.
Now, our crab. He's going to walk up just a little bit. And as you can see, we are now at 70% of our resolve. We're going to do a precise shot on the flea, which is going to increase our chance to hit and decrease his initiative for next turn. But if we can take out a leg, we can drop him down a nick storm by making him fall. Arm destroyed.
Solid connection on that one.
And he is unsteady. But he is still at initiative 3. Means he gets to go. Flamers. Flamers? Really? I don't mind. We are going to punch him right in his face. We have an 80% chance to hit. And we can do 90 damage, which will basically destroy him.
Engaging physical attack.
Right? Torso and center torso destroyed.
Destroyed.
Exiting combat. Now it is our turn to go again. I will go into the target zone and pick up
On the
our
way.
VIP. Yep, I'm holding position.
Position confirmed. Coordinates received.
Recover the VIP.
The asset has been secured and is ready for retrieval.
And now we're done. One of the shorter missions that there are. Sometimes this mission, if it had like 2 skulls, I'd be facing 2 lances. And we had 2 javelins and a flea. I mean, that's not really what I call resistance, honestly. There were no bonuses for this one, so we just got straight pay. We took no damage. We killed 3 mechs, and it shows you who got the kills. And you can go into their each pilot's stats and see what their damage they've done is. We can pick up a javelin piece, which will complete a javelin, and we'll be able to sell it. And we might as well pick up another piece of a javelin just because. And we got the flea anyway. We don't really need any more LRMs. We have plenty. If it was a special LRM with a plus next to it, or 2 pluses, or even 3 pluses, I would have absolutely picked it up. But these guys were local government forces, and they're just not. They're not going to have the best of equipment. Going against a house or a pirate band, especially a well-equipped pirate band, that would have been different. They may have had special equipment. They would have had better mechs. And so we're now at a new planet, and they paid for the trip. We have a whole new set of missions we have available.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
And we don't really need that javelin. And we're going to need to do some repairs before our next contract. We don't really need any more repairs. We're going to scrap the javelin. You can scrap it and sell it immediately. Or you can send it to storage, which rips all of its equipment off. And makes the equipment available to you. But you can go to the store, and you can go to sell, and it brings up all the mechs you have available to sell. I mean, I'm selling a full javelin for less than 200,000 C-Vils. And we'll sell the Panther for a little more, almost 300,000. Now, to give you a comparison, we'll go back into buying. They have the Javelin N, which is the SRM version, and one piece of it is almost twice what we just sold an entire Javelin for. Trebuchet is a good mech. It's a medium. It has pretty good speed. You can put 2 missiles on it, and it's well to do. The Marauder, the Warhammer, is a good heavy mech, but it can only have 1 missile on it. It has optimized capacitors, which gives you a bonus of plus 20% energy damage. So it's not really made to be a missile boat. And that's what I do. I have a Marauder usually as my main mech, and I build 3 missile boats to support it. Let's go in and see if we can spend some of the experience we just got. I think we each got 1,000.
Good to go.
Nothing there yet. Nothing really there yet.
Reading you.
Nothing there yet.
Yes, Commander.
And nothing there yet. We also have 2 backup pilots that are geared out to replace our missile boat pilots. We don't really have one to replace us if we get injured. That's because if I take damage in a battle, I will go back and I will restart the battle. Yeah, I know, it's cheating, but that's okay. And we can take a look at the new contracts. Turn the tables. Destroy a base. Jailbreak. That's helping the pirates recover someone. It's the local government authority, so that wouldn't be too bad. Escaping spy. We need to assassinate him. It's the local government telling us to go against the Capellans, which we really don't want to piss off the Capellans. The prisoner. We need to escort a prisoner. It's allied to a local pirate organization. I don't really mind pissing off the pirates. It's good to make them your friends to get access to the black market, but the black market's expensive to get into in the first place, and the parts are extremely expensive. But I got my Marauder from the pirates. Alright, Trap Sprung. Battle on a tundra. That's beautiful. They have a report from agents on the ground of a powerful mech sporting Canopian colors. A single mech operating on its own out in the middle of nowhere sounds like a trap. And it probably is. And that's going to be my most favorite type right there. We're in tundra. We won't overheat. It's a battle. We're going to fight 4 or 5 mechs. That's what I want. And it's a big mech, which we can hopefully salvage. So that's where I'm going to probably go next. But anyway, I'm going to post this video. It was about an hour and a half or so. I love Battletech. I will probably do a playthrough of the campaign, which has a huge storyline. You start out with a Leopard. You end up acquiring the Argo through the campaign. And as you grow in the campaign, the missions get harder and harder. And one of those missions is a 2-part mission where you can actually replace injured pilots and damaged mechs. But I will see what we can do. I'll post this and see if it gets feedback, and if you guys like it, I'll make more. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy it, please hit a like. You can subscribe for future videos. If you have questions about Battletech or any game, please feel free to comment. I will answer everything I can. Hope you enjoy it, and thank you for watching. Have a great day.